Hello good people, welcome so much to Cooking with MERRYHOPE. My channel is all about sharing with you amazing recipe. Thank you very much that you have clicked onto this video, and that is why today we are preparing matoke. I once did a video on matoke, but this one we've decided to update it a little bit by adding some ingredients, adding a little bit of spices, because we want to make it to be more tastier as the one that we did before. So kindly please stick up to the end as we prepare this yummy meal. These are the ingredients I'll be using. I have my green bell peppers and carrots, onions, tomato, coriander leaf, the seasoning, my dark mushroom soy sauce, crushed ginger and garlic. Then I have my already peeled potatoes, and my matoke. About how I prepare matoke, I'll put the link on the description box about my other video. It explains so much in details. Please feel welcome. We will start frying our onions. We are using the normal vegetable cooking oil. So we are going to put it in our cooking pot and allow it just to preheat a little for around 10 seconds. And then we put in our onions. We stir them nicely so that it mixes up well with the oil, and then we allow them to cook. And remember, this is a stew. We have to cook the onions until they are golden brown. After they're about to turn to golden brown, that is when you're going to put in our crushed ginger and garlic. And remember, this is because garlic and ginger, they always turn their color fast. So we have to put them when the onions are about to turn their color. So we are going to stir them nicely. They mix up well also with the onions. And then we are going to allow them to cook until they are golden brown. After our onions have turned to golden brown, you're going to add in our tomatoes, and we stir them nicely so that it mixes up well with the onions. So we are going to add in a little water because you want the tomatoes to cook so nicely until they become tender. This is because the tomatoes help in giving out a thick paste. So at this point, you're going to cover them and allow them to simmer for a maximum of 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, our tomatoes had cooked so nicely. They had become soft and tender, as the way you can see from the video. Then the next step, you're going to put the other ingredients. That is the green bell pepper, carrots, the seasonings, salt to taste, dark mushroom soy sauce. About the measurements that I have used, kindly please ensure that you check on the description box, and also I will have indicated the seasonings that I also used. After you have put all the ingredients, you're going to mix them well, and we are going to allow them to cook. But before we cover them to cook, we are going to add in 1 heaped tablespoon of peanut butter, because we want it to give us a very nice creamy paste. Ensure that you use a peanut butter. Alternatively, you can use margarine. And allow it to simmer until the peanut butter has melted completely, until it has given us a thick paste. Be checking in between on the amount of water so that the ingredients, they don't get burned. After our peanut butter has melted completely, you can see how it has formed a nice, creamy and a thick paste. This is what we really needed. So the next step, you're going to put in our matoke together with the potatoes. You're going to put them together because their cooking time is just still the same. There's no need to put one before the other. You just put them all together. And then we are going to ensure we mix them very nicely so that it can mix up well with the creamy paste. Another thing I would advise, if you're going to alternate peanut butter with margarine, use half a tablespoon of margarine. That one is going to give you also a very creamy paste. Then you're going to put in water. Don't put too much water. Just put water until it has become at the level with the mixture of bananas and potatoes. And then you're going to cover it and allow it to simmer to a maximum of 30 minutes. They don't take a lot of time until they have softened. They will soften all of them at the same time. Then you're going to put in our bay leaf, and we're going to cover and allow it to cook. After 30 minutes, you can see how it has formed a nice, creamy, thick paste. In order to confirm if they are ready, you just use your spoon or your spatula that you are using and just try to press them as the way you can see I'm doing from the video. If they don't press so hard, they just cut out, they cut in between nicely, it shows that they are ready. Just do as the way you can see I'm doing it from the video. We switch off our cooker, and then we put in the coriander leaves and we spread them out nicely before mixing them up and allow it to cool. we have served our matoke. It is so nice and very, very yummy. Another thing, guys, kindly please ensure that you check on the description box about the ingredients and also the measurement that I have used. If you have watched up to this point, I really appreciate. Thank you very much. Kindly please ensure that you like the video, give it a comment, and also you can share it out with your friends. And also kindly please ensure that you have hit the subscription button, because that one is going to mean a lot to me. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.